Penn State, Chris Godwin's a guy that really impressed me when I watched him play. And, Bo, I take this more from the standpoint of I cover college football. I watch these players produce on the field. I'm not necessarily watching it from the standpoint of how does this translate to the next level? Is this guy a good enough athlete? Does he have the body frame to translate to the NFL? All those things. I'm just looking at, does he produce in college? I cover college football. Chris Godwin's a guy that dominated at his position at Penn State against some future NFL players. I was pretty impressed with him, but he seems to not be a top-notch wide receiver target.
Yeah, you know, and I'm so glad you like him because I kind of felt pleasantly in love with him, you know, through the process. And, you know, I think I scouted him 3 times. And during that process, I mean, each time I walked away more, you know, excited than the previous visit. And, you know, what you're going to love about him is he reminds me personally of an Anquan Boldin, a Sterling Sharp type wide receiver. And he's got a little bit thicker base. He's a possession type guy, but we saw at the combine, he ran a 4.42. And when he ran that 4.42 mark, I put my hands up. I'm like, man, this guy did himself some good. The biggest question mark was going to be, is this guy a 4.69? Is he a 4.7 type receiver? Because he doesn't look like he's fast. But he proves at the combine that the jets are there. He can definitely show that explosiveness. And I think, and I could be wrong because, you know, I'm in the middle so much, but I think I have him ranked 5th on my receiver, you know, rankings thing because I'm that high on him. You know, I've seen him play, so I just, not that I'm right, but, you know, you got to, some of the scouts that I've worked with over the years, they say you have to trust your own eyes. So, I mean, walking away from watching Chris Godwin, and, you know, I think the USC game, I mean, you know, he lit it up there, and that was a fantastic game. Obviously, little defense, so most of the offensive guys look great. But, you know, you took advantage of what you did, and I thought he capitalized on that, and he's been capitalizing since. His last game was fantastic, and then he goes to the combine, and he really does himself some well. So I'm glad you like him because I'm very high on Chris Godwin.